when are you doing that? I might join. As long as it's not at like 1 o'clock in the morning. Can I have VIP? Maybe. When I get to it. I don't even know who I had VIP. Alright. I know I showed it to you once, but I didn't realize like you actually played it. I've been getting into it more recently. Yeah, I did. I think I have like over 600 hours in it. And then I just stopped for a little while and now I'm back into it. You had to play 20 classic games or just like games in general? Because God, I hate classic. Yeah, 600, I'm not kidding. To be fair, when you're dead, you can just kind of leave it on while you do other stuff, so... Hi, Raph, thanks. Really helps me out. Doing ring practice, alright. I hate classic. It's so bad. Motherfucker. Toilet piece of shit. This already sucks. It's okay, it's like a 2-hour run, so it's fine. $600 is a lot, considering I've only been playing it for like the past year or so. I'm doing pretty good. I just graduated, so that's pretty pog. I didn't get my diploma yet, though. I'm not sure when I'm getting it. But I kind of need it. It depends. Some games are quick and some games are long. I've had a game that like ended day 2, and I've had a game that lasted 17 days. Wish I was done with school. Feels bad, man. I'm done with high school. I'm doing college courses in September. It's like I'm not completely free yet. How did I gold that? That was awful. Like, the games last depending on the mode and how smart or dumb the other players are. You're usually dumb, so it usually lasts longer. Same. Some people are just dumb and shouldn't be playing. We go back to 6th grade and learn what context clues are before coming to play this again. Please. Oh, that sucks. The other day I was in a match. I was a bodyguard and I recently turned into a vampire. And this isn't all any. A fake lookout claimed to have found me. They hung me. They found out that it's obvious I didn't do anything because I just turned into a vampire. I couldn't do anything. And they kept believing the guy until the very end. The town almost lost and I wanted to cry. That's not even the most ridiculous story I have on me. Some people are just dumb. We're all cringing, that's okay. If you live in the year 2020, you're cringe. I don't make the rules. I cringe at myself the day before. Does that mean I'm growing every day? Or that I'm just a really cringy person? So I'm growing every day, but I'm still equally as cringy as I was, like, 5 years ago. Sounds good. Keep up. Oof. Ah, oh, that sucks. I want to lose it. And I still golded. Wow, my last turn sucked. That's actually impressive. I like butter. I learned recently that the reason restaurant food tastes so good is because they just add a shitload of butter to everything. Because they don't care about how fat we are. Well, at least in America, I don't know about like literally anywhere else, but that's how America works. And that doesn't surprise me. I don't. It wouldn't surprise me if other places do that, but with how England seems to think like literally any flavor is too much for them, I'm assuming England doesn't do that. Oh yeah, French kiss. I haven't been cooking much either. No worries. I can cook a little bit. I can cook chicken. I mean, I've never cooked pasta, but it's easy enough that I probably could. Same thing with rice. Let me think. I know how to use an oven. What I cook isn't super healthy. Well, why would you want to cook stuff that you don't like to eat? Oh, that sucks. That's good. I'm proud of you, Raf. I really need to lose weight. I've been fasting and calorie counting lately in order to do that. I'm pretty sure your parents are ashamed of you just by them and you being Asian. Like, no offense, that's just how it works. OP. How tall are you, Plank? How tall are you? I asked how tall you are. 5'7". Ooh. How old are you again? No, yeah, I'm not saying you should be ashamed that you're Asian. I mean, like, your parents are ashamed of you because they are Asian and that's what Asian parents do. 17. I'm. I didn't know that boys still grew at like 17. That's epic. God, I hate this level. Is it true? If not, I'll apologize. You're not wrong. Yeah, nah. I don't expect literally every Asian parent to want every single one of their kids to be a famous doctor or something, but it seems typical that they're a little strict in some areas compared to most. I think that's just a cultural thing. Yeah, see, my parents don't do that. If I got like a 20, they'd be like, okay, whatever. Hey Siri, thank you for the good luck. Oh shit, that's what, whatever. I do it myself. Why is it not skipping? There we go. I'm not really disappointed in my grades, but that's because I really don't care about school. At least public schooling, I'll probably care more about college schooling, considering, you know, I'm paying for that. I haven't watched it yet, no. If someone else doesn't get to it, I'll probably watch it by tonight. No, they don't. That's why I didn't do my last assignment. Don't tell my parents. I told them I did it. They peaked in high school. And it's all downhill from there with BOB. I still have. Well, listen, that's a good thing. You don't want to peak too early. Exactly. What's the point if you peak in like your first 20 years and then you have like another 60 years of nothing? That's lame. Yeah, SAT and ACT scores. You like need those to get into the colleges you want. Or if you don't have those, you need to take a placement test. I just took my SATs to get them out of the way. Although it didn't really matter, my math scores sucked enough that I still need to take math placement tests. Apparently my whole district just sucks at math. Well, not my district, my school. We have a 23% pass rate for math. It's so sad. Listen, not when you suck at math. I am horrible at math. I didn't fail it, but I got below average enough that I wouldn't take a math placement test if I wanted to get into a college that required it. Like I applied to one of my community colleges and I got it, but I needed to take a math placement test because my SAT scores were so low. Yeah, it's not really like high school that matters. It's the SATs, which you don't really need high school for. You don't even need the high school to take it. You schedule it on your own time. Yeah, see, no, I can't do that. Well, to be fair, even with a no calculator, they didn't give us any scratch paper to work with. So you had to literally do everything in your head, and I could not do that. I'd be fine without a calculator, but I always need some scrap paper. I kind of just like emptied my entire brain after I passed math because I hated it so much. It wasn't basic algebra for us. We had geometry, algebra 1 and algebra 2 geometry. I'm pretty sure they had calculus in there even though they wouldn't admit it. The tutor I was working with said that some of this stuff was calculus. And like I said, no scrap paper, so me being bad at math, I was screwed. Well, I don't know about you guys, but for us, they sprinkle in later subjects into our current subjects. So, like, even in 5th grade, we had no idea what algebra even was, but they were teaching it to us. And it just kept going up and up. So, like, we really had no grasp on what calculus was, but they were sprinkling it into our assignments and what they were teaching us. For some stupid ass reason, I have no idea why. We're not supposed to be learning that stuff. It'd be a good way of learning that, but it just made me hate math. Like if I have to have, oh wait, I am taking another math class, but it's algebra, so I don't care. I'm fine with algebra. You took calc in 10th grade, excuse me. Fucking mad genius over here. Well, I mean, we're not going to be learning calculus unless you are ahead enough. I'm not ahead enough, so I never had a reason to learn calculus. But I get why, because most students will be having some of it. I'm probably in the minority where I didn't take some form of calculus. I don't know if you can hear that, but I'm sorry about that background noise. People are going stir crazy here. I was walking past and someone was making a whole ass porch. My cousin is making a bar in his backyard. Pretty whack. Yeah, no, I get confused because I don't understand like why we're doing it. Like what, like, as much as I hate real world problems, they make more sense because I always know what I'm solving for. What the goal is. Instead of just here's some numbers, figure it out. Yeah, we were never really taught how to apply it, just do it. And that's what stumped me, like, a lot of the time, like, I didn't understand the point of it, so I just could not do it. Like, let me think. It's one of the equations I can't remember. But there were tons of equations I just didn't understand the point of it. Like, we had to solve it, but, like, I don't know, I didn't know how to apply it to anywhere. And it confused the shit out of me. I'm trying to remember. There were tons of equations that I learned, but I actually don't remember the names of them. And I probably should. I hated proofs. What do you mean you have to prove it? Math is math. Why do I need to memorize like 20 terms just to prove that this is that? It just is. It's math. Two plus two is 4. You don't need a proof to prove that. It just is. Vectors. Jesus Christ, that sounds awful. I know. I have one math class in my entire college courses. I don't remember. I think it's algebra. Hey Astro, thank you for the good luck. How was your LADX runs yesterday? I don't understand, like, why do they need certain phrases and explanations for why 2 plus 2 equals 4? It just is. Yeah, the ransom for the glass of water, I'm still missing it. I'm glad LADX was treating you well. It did not treat me well. What's your PV? And the teacher I was taught proofs to was like, she was like a first year teacher. She just came out of college. She was like 27 years old. Nice. That is a pretty good time. I managed to learn the entire run despite how hard and terrible it was. And then I did a run through. I got to the final boss. I died and I said, okay, that's it. I'm done. It's a cool run to watch, but God, is it awful to do. And it's just a fun run to, like, know what's going on. Like, LADX became an infinitely more interesting run once I actually knew what was going on in the run. But I can't do it. Star Smile. Trust me, I'm done with math. If I need help with the course I have coming up, I'll go to you, but God, I fucking hate math. It's awful. First sub 50. What's the world record? I thought it was a 49. Or is it a 51? 50-20? Nice, okay. I'm guessing a 49 is possible, just barely. I'm sure you'll be able to reach that. Yeah, it's more than possible. For how technical the run is, I don't think it's extremely optimized. I appreciate it, Raph. I might need a refresher at least. It's algebra, but I haven't taken algebra in a while, and I basically forgot everything because I hated it so much. I said how much I hate math. I hate math. 4 hours, Jesus Christ, that's like the patience of a saint. When are you taking the test? I don't think I am taking the test. Like, I have a math placement test for a community college, but I'm not going to that. And I have an algebra course. I don't know when that is. So so I don't know. I don't remember if that's first or second semester. No problem, I still appreciate the help. You have a new route that saves 35 seconds. That's very epic. Was any new skips found recently? God, I suck in this game. I wish it's an easier one to do. Hard to hear everything. Well, shouldn't you be paying attention to your class? This optimization's epic. I never took chemistry. I took integrated science, biology, marine science, and that was it. Why do you need to know chemistry for engineering? Made consistent by you. That's very epic indeed. Imagine contributing to your speedrunning community. Couldn't it be me? It's a good stuff. Is it like difficult? I'm guessing, or is it just like not necessary to relearn your entire route right now? Or both even. 8 frame perfect. Oh, what the fuck? Frame perfect tricks. That sounds awful. Why would you do that to yourself? What's biotech? Is that like, you know, when you give like prosthetics to people, is that like what it is? I lose all the time save. Jesus Christ, that's awful. Gene splicing? Okay, that sounds pretty cool. I couldn't do it, but it sounds pretty cool. Motherfucker, I hate this level. I'm not terrible at science, like in general, just I don't like it. It's not interesting. Some of it is, but like what they taught us was not interesting. Alpha DX is 60 FPS, right? Okay, I'm gonna go around this time. Or like 59.48, something ridiculous like that. And test the product. Can you make me glow in the dark? 59.9. Epic. Probably 59.94. That's what it is typically. I'm good at English and like reading and writing. And history. That's about it. I'm okay at science, but like enough to pass my classes at least. And I'm horrible at math. I feel like I'd not be terrible at sociology and psychology, but I couldn't handle those classes. The teacher for psychology sucked. She wanted us to have color-coded notes for literally every single thing we did, and that's just not how I study. And she graded us on this, so I just dropped that class. In sociology, she had us do group projects, which I couldn't handle either. The subject is interesting, just I hated those classes. Did not like how the teachers taught things. Yeah, I saw that I think they were making pigs and cats glow in the dark. As long as it doesn't hurt them, I don't see why it wouldn't be ethical. Kind of weird idea, but I mean, it's a start. Yeah, as long as it doesn't harm them, I don't see why it wouldn't be ethical in humans either. Unethical, I mean. People who go camping would love to glow in the dark. It would cost a lot of money to do that. Does that really change if it's ethical or not? Like if it's harmful to do and has harmful side effects, and yeah, it's unethical too. Like literally any one or thing, but if it's not, then I don't see how it's unethical. A class symbol, you mean like fucking? There's whites, there's blacks, and then there's people that glow in the dark. I guess if you can control the color you glow in the dark in, then maybe. Actually, didn't the X-Men go over this? I don't know if it's unethical, but it might be dumb to do. Even if it did cause like social class change, I don't think it's necessarily unethical to do. Well, okay, it might be unethical to sell it for rich people, but it's not unethical to like test and do things with it. Hi, Airfly. I don't think it's unethical to test humans and animals with the technology, and you can perhaps use that technology to develop different things that aren't just glow in the dark, maybe like making people fly or whatever. But it would be unethical to sell it for profit. I think that's a distinction. Testing is not unethical as long as it's not harming. Selling it for profit is unethical. What is juicing? Maybe having people go in the dark kills cancer or something. That wouldn't surprise me, honestly. But if it leads to better health, then would you like isn't that selling it for profit? It would be like extremely expensive for people to do, and only like the rich could actually pull that off. It might end up with the eradication of it in a few thousand years or so, but at the moment, yeah, no. It's unethical to say like spend $500,000 just to make your kid have red hair. It is not unethical, however, to prevent your child to not have a damaged heart when they are born. What's Gattaca? Is that an anime? It's probably an anime. You're a fucking weeb. We're perfect humans. I read a, not a published book, but I read a book on that. When you're born, you're rated on a scale of, I think it's 1 to 100. The top 50 are in higher class, and the bottom 50 are in the lower class. And possibly even killed. The story's about a girl who was a perfect 100, because why else? What's the point otherwise? But I wonder if the book's still going. It seems similar to a lot of dystopian stories where like, oh, they're separating the perfect people and the non-perfect people. It wouldn't surprise me if there's an anime based on that. But that's like typical in young adult novels. It doesn't go into the specific because it's a young adult novel, but it has the same concept. What would you do if you could actually tell the difference between people and sort them based on their traits? I don't think it was translated. What do you mean? Like, you were reading it in French? What do you mean? How do you change religion? Well, I understand how you change religion. How does biotech and religion like come together? That sucks. God, this one sucks. But that's okay because I'm still ahead, so it's fine. They shouldn't change their body in order to. Ah, okay. So like, let's say I get tattoos, because Jewish people, they can't be buried with their family if they have tattoos on their body. So let's say that if I got tattoos, I would be able to have them removed after death in order for me to be buried with my family, something like that. Or is it more like genetic defects that won't let you get into heaven or whatever? I don't think there's any genetic defects that prevent you from getting into heaven, though. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's an interesting concept. I mean, I'm not insanely religious, so I don't get it, but it's still an interesting concept for those who are religious. I had to put a ponytail in my hair, it's fucking warm. Hope this doesn't give me a headache later. The one that, the fashion body, the one that's changed, yeah. Man, is this actually, like, I don't want to use discourse, because, the word discourse, because, like, it's a bit heavier than, what discourse usually is, but there's actual discourse about this stuff. It's interesting. Man, now I'm curious about bioethics and biotech. I didn't even know this stuff was a thing. Or what are, you mean rather what should be the, I was pressing A. What should be the limits? Because I'm sure the what are is limitless, but what should is a different matter. Link needs to fuck off. Are we ever gonna get a Legend of Zelda Kart game? That'd be pretty epic. Yeah, like, well, yeah, like, it doesn't have to be Bomb of Blue Eyes, but like, who chooses the aesthetics, and like, who chooses the perfect aesthetics. You know, I just realized, why is the green not showing up on OBS? Like, the last split is just not on OBS. Why is it like that? I'm very confused. No, I don't have it color keyed out. I don't have the the color key filter on. Even if it is, I have it on the color black. Not whatever shade that is. And it doesn't matter, I'm the same amount ahead that I am the last split. If I just gold all splits, and it doesn't matter. I'll just keep golding every split. Yeah, that sounds like an interesting class. I wish we had a class like that. May have removed the green. I'll take a look at it when I can, at least. It might be possible. It doesn't make sense, but like that's the color key is the only thing that makes sense for why it's doing that. That or OBS just really hates this color. Alright, let's see. Where are the filters? There it is. I did it. I had chroma key on. Now you can see my glorious splits. Oh, there's a difference between chroma key and color key. I don't know what the difference is, but there is a difference. We had one class. I didn't take it. I probably should have, but I didn't want to because I hated school and I wanted a really short schedule. But we had something a man. What was it? I was ducks. I will stay hydrated. Thank you. I actually haven't drank water since the stream started, so I guess I'm not staying hydrated. I'm too busy talking about biotechnology and sucking at the strong. I want to say it was called Duality of Man, but I'm pretty sure I'm just thinking of the meme. Fucker. Oh, it was Conscious of Man. I don't know what they discussed, but it sounded interesting. And apparently it was one of the best classes the kids ever had. A miserable pyro flash. No, it's a chicken. God, I hate sand. My last run must have really sucked for me to be nearly a minute ahead. Like, man, I don't even know what I did that round to make it suck so bad. I've been playing Smash more recently, too. Symphony of the Night. Well, my reference was Diogenes, I think that's how you pronounce it. Diogenes? Something like that. The Greek man. The homeless Greek man. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. There's not many homeless Greek men that have to deal with chickens. And I'm pretty sure Alexander the Great loved him. Okay, Wii speedruns, poggers. I want to get back into that, but like I'm too lazy to set up my Wii U. So that'll wait a while. I have this. It's basically the same thing except slightly worse, with better graphics. I like philosophy, and I have like some philosophical questions, but like I don't keep much up with it. You know, I don't understand a lot of concepts, or even know about them. But I still like the subject. On your first attempt, epic. What a god gamer we have here. A ship of thesis. I don't know what that is. I'm pretty sure thesis is a person, but considering you're talking about a ship, I'm pretty sure it's talking about a ship. It's like the trolley. Opie opie. You stunned me into silence. I don't know. I want to say no because like all of the components are still there except for one, but all the components are still there except for one, which means it's not really the same. Is there an answer to that, or is it just like something to think about? I don't think philosophical questions like usually have an answer. Yeah, thought experiment. But then eventually you will end up with a brand new ship because all the planks are replaced. Motherfucker, what is this guy doing? What was that? It might stop being the same ship as soon as you replace one of the parts. So I don't know. That's an interesting question. It could be whenever a person doesn't recognize the replaced ship as the old ship. But then that's subjective. Yeah, there's no real answer to that. I don't think there is supposed to be an answer to that, is there? Like there's not. It's against the point to have an answer. Well, with PCs, my immediate answer was, well, if you replace a part and you replace enough parts, that makes it a new PC. Cause like, yeah, it's running on different software. Not software, hardware. Even if it physically looks the same, it's not running the same. I want to hear your dumb answer. No, I don't think there's any dumb answer to these type of questions. I should have probably fallen off there. I feel like I don't know if it works the same with ships, but I feel like in the case of the PC, unless you're like buying the exact same parts, just newer, then it's a different PC because it's running. You're buying different components that run differently than what it used to be. I mean, like, couldn't you technically use it for a person too? Like, if you remove one leg from a person, are you still the same person? Also, hi, April. Yeah, I think that's a good answer. If you want it to be the same, then it is. Like, if you told a kid that an apple and a banana were the same, then to them it is the same. But yeah, you could probably use a human for that too. How many parts does it take to remove from a human until they aren't the same person anymore? Or does it just take removing the brain for them to not be the same person? All the humans are a little bit more different because obviously their personality will entirely change depending on if they lost a limb or not. Whereas PCs and ships will have a personality change. Well, I guess PCs kind of fit because they run differently, as I said before. As long as you don't get the same, as long as you don't get the same components. I guess it depends on how long you can compare it to. If I compare my 5-year-old self with my 10-year-old self, then no, I'm probably not the same. But if I compare my 55-year-old self to my 60-year-old self, I'm probably more or less the same than I was 5 years ago. Physically and I wouldn't say totally mentally, but probably a lot mentally too. You know, I'm glad I decided to stream in the afternoon and not at night because if I had to have this discussion at night, I'd probably have a mental breakdown. I'm just not good at this stuff with night. Alright. It does. My thoughts are very much more depressed and anxious when it's nighttime. I am not sure why, but it do be like that. I can go from no suicidal to yes suicidal depending on the time of day. And no, nothing will change during the day. Just the time, and it'll just be like that. It has been like that recently. Well, that's because I haven't really had any bad thoughts recently. Welcome back. You're welcome, daughter. I'm thinking of relearning Paper Mario 64 glitchless. I mean, it wouldn't be that much for. Oh shit! Do I still have notes? I had a bunch of notes that I made for myself. I don't know if I still have them. I think I'm winning. I'm 53 seconds ahead. As long as I don't screw that up in the next hour, I'll still be winning. I would hate to have to redo all those notes. Almost every type of discussion is welcome here. Yeah, it does. It's kind of hard to have discussions like that over message boards for classes. And generally, meaningful conversations are like that are done better face to face or in a group, or at least like physically talking to each other, not just typing. Teacher laugh. See, I've been doing the opposite. I was supposed to log in like every single day and check in, and I think I only did it like 5 times total. I hope they don't count me against me for that. Yeah. Especially with everything going on right now, not everyone wants to talk about heavy subjects like that, considering literally their entire lives are filled with heavy subjects right now. We didn't have classes, they just gave us an assignment about once a week and told us to do it, and that was it. Which was fine with the classes I had. I only had English and gym. I didn't really need to be in a voice call for that. I didn't need like one-on-one instruction, but that's why I like psychology and sociology for that matter. It also serves the function how people and groups think. Well, yeah, you can get an idea of what that person is like and their personality based on how they answer some of the questions and how they debate themselves and how they think about the question. Hunga bunga. I wanted to go to psychology, but my teacher just utterly ruined that for me. God, I hated your class. They're smart just in those specific areas. Not really expanding their horizons, so to speak. Hey, Happy, thanks for the good luck. How was your LADX run? Because I saw you were doing that before I went live. PB by like a minute. Congratulations, that is very impressive. What's the new PB? $124.18. Is that an 8% no scoop or is that another category? Because I'm pretty sure you have a 58 and 80% no scoop, but I want to be sure. Oh, Hondo, alright. That makes more sense. Congratulations. Listen, anyone who is capable of running LADX is capable of doing extremely well. Fuck, that game's hard. How's school, by the way, Happy? Aren't you graduating this year? I did graduate. Congratulations, I also graduated. High five. Yeah, we're so old now. I think I met you when I was like 14. I had just started high school. That was also refreshing. That's pretty whack if I'm being honest. I'm not sure. Like, it's only been like 4 years since I started speedrunning, but it's felt like 10. Listen, Happy, look whose stream you're watching. I'm still doing the same thing too. Yeah, basically. Fuck Undertale, all my homies hate Undertale. Speedrunning a visual novel. Let's go. Gonna speedrun 3 lesbians in a barrel. Hey Jella, thanks for the good luck. Some goddamn racetracks. Is there an actual speedrunning community for that? The only visual novel I know that's not a terrible speed game, I'll give two. Persona 5 and Danganronpa. I was gonna go with Danganronpa initially, but I forgot Persona 5 exists. So, generally, the Persona games and Danganronpa. And you know what, even though it's not really an RPG, I'll throw in Fire Emblem too. It's a tactical RPG. That's not really a visual novel. So I guess it doesn't really count. Persona 5 and Danganronpa, they have some gameplay elements, but they're mostly visual novels. I remember when Hubert did a Doki Doki Literature Club speedrun. You'd gladly start it. Is that game even possible to speedrun here? I'm pretty sure just spamming text, isn't it? It's a mostly point-and-click adventure, and it has a lot of mini-games, like rhythm mini-games. So it's mostly visual novel, but it has some stuff in it. Has an auto button. Fantastic. That's basically Doki Doki Literature Club. Have you beaten that game? You guys couldn't even get through the first one. What? Found any time to finish them. You need to play the puppet game I showed you. I don't know what it is, but it looks good. I played one of the games on the list. It was about you and you were. It's a visual novel, a choice-based visual novel that has like 12 endings, and you're a guy that got stuck in a one-night stand, and you have to choose how the rest of the morning goes. Yes, that game. That game looks amazing. A Tinder game has been weak. Feels bad, man. You'll find someone eventually, I believe in you. What is Inception? Is that on the list? Because I saw, you remember Dan's dad from GDQ? Yeah, I saw him doing some runs of it. It looked interesting. Because it's not my thing, understandable. Okay, this is the lower right. I didn't finish reading that. From the Superior Mario Kart. That sucks, I'm sorry to hear. Do they actually plank? See, if you just be a girl on the internet, anything's possible. Also, I didn't really click A fast enough. Oh well. The Yubo channel. I've occasionally looked into it, but I don't really know what's going on. April, you are a cute girl. Oh my god, how did I not die? Oh, there we go. There we go. I'll put a $1 million donation go to open Bob in Virginia. That only seems fair. Oh my god, I fell again. I suck at this game. I need practice. It's been a while since I ran this. I'll just go online for a bit. It is a lot. Is doing that bannable? I don't think her got suspended for having a point goal for that. Wow, I lost 10 seconds from that. That's incredible. You're right, I'll do it on OnlyFans. That's a great idea. I don't know why I went for that. I've never gone for that in my life. Yeah, I'm 18 now. I could technically legally do that. Start Smiley OnlyFans. You don't even have to like post porn on your OnlyFans, right? You could just post whatever you want. Like I could post a cup of water and like call it a day. Yeah, I'll just post pictures of my dog. That's actually a great idea. It'll be like paid Snapchat. Wait, isn't this just premium Snapchat? Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that. I would post like pictures of my dogs and like glasses of water and stuff. My hand if I'm feeling spicy enough that day. Yeah, basically. Like I guess it's not just Patreon because like Patreon has other stuff where OnlyFans is only like videos and pictures, right, that you pay for. I mean, yeah, I know it's used for porn, but I don't think you have to just use it for that. knows his stuff. They hate allergies. I shouldn't even be having allergies, and I am. I mean, everyone in this chat is a person I met from cool online sites, so. Wait, what do you mean Twitch isn't a dating site? All my homies did on Twitch. Exactly. I was gonna say, I don't remember. I didn't want to seem rude, but I don't remember you having a girlfriend. I met my first online friends through Club Penguin. But yeah, I mostly met people through Twitch and Discord. All of my girlfriends. All 0 of them. On webkins. Webkins is an online. I remember, like, you can get a webkins from, like, one of those claw machines, and then you can input, like, a code or something. I didn't think it was on an online game. I am dating someone right now. And I met him through Twitch. Isn't that crazy? Straight dating doesn't count. If I'm ace and biromantic, does that really count as straight dating? There was an online game I played. I don't remember what it was. Damn. Unfortunate. It's literally illegal to be straight this month. Please don't call the cops on me. Have you ever had gay sex? How do you know if you haven't tried it? Oh, this is the same way I know I'm ace. I don't know. I feel like you have to try it to know, at least, like, attempt it, even if you don't go through with it, to know whether or not that's how you feel. You don't have to go through with it, you have to just try it. That's fair. But I think I'm like associating it with how food works, and I don't think sexuality and food are the same thing. No, I haven't, and I am willing to try it to just make 100% sure. I don't know when that'll be, but I am willing to try it at least once. This is getting strange. I'm sorry. Well, actually, no. Plank is 17. I don't really get that, April. But I guess there's two types. There's like you can enjoy sex, you just don't have the urge to happen, and where you just really don't want to have sex at all. I don't think there's two separate terms for it. I think it's just two different types of ace people. Yeah, basically. Low to none. And I have none. I feel like there's two types. There's one where you don't have a sex drive at all, but you do enjoy having it. And there's one where you don't want to have sex at all. You can't stand the thought of it. It's not comfortable for you. Yeah, it is weird. I don't think there's two separate like terms for those type of people. I think it's just how they are. Some ace people can enjoy sex and have a low sex drive. Some ace people don't want to have sex like at all. When are we become fish again, white? Talking about like 48 million years ago. Bipedal. Me and my dad and sister were talking the other day. I was wondering, like, what would happen if we just walked on all fours? Like, instead of walking straight up, we'd be walking on all fours. Like, what would happen? Well, I mean, like, the reason we have back problems is because we are bipedal. But like I don't know what the other side effects would be to not being bipedal. Like I don't know, it's become like a monkey. Well, are they in pain? Like I don't think monkeys and apes and stuff are in pain. The way monkeys were meant to be. But anyways, we got through the discussion and it ended up with us having like really long necks, like similar to a giraffe. Ask the monkey if he was in pain. God, what am I doing? Listen, it might be soon. I'm pretty sure we're witnessing evolution. I think we saw a recent picture of some fish growing legs. So like, who knows? God, that was awful. What was that? How did I gold that? No, I didn't think I golded that. Thank you, I appreciate it. I worked very hard on that bonk. I also worked very hard on that second. God, this run is awful. At least it'll PB. Or at least it should. What did I do last run? I don't remember it being this bad. And maybe from the best Mario Kart, but it's definitely like one of the worst tracks. I never played Double Dash, but I am going to guess that Mario Kart Wii is still better. We are Zoomers. Aren't you a Zoomer? Or like barely God, what is that? Millennial? No, Gen Y. I'm pretty sure there's a generation between Gen Z and Millennial. He will die on that hill, don't test him. Yeah, okay. Oh, it's before Millennial? Okay. Alright, so it's Millennial and then Gen Z. Alright. Okay, so I'm pretty sure you're Gen Z, though. Wait, no, because my mom is Gen X, and that's right before Boomers. And then there's Millennials, then Gen Y. Oh, Gen Y and Millennials are the same. Never mind. I'm dumb, ignore me. Is Gen X after Boomers? Are you sure? I feel like that's wrong. I'll admit to being wrong about Gen Y, but I'm pretty sure Gen X comes... Oh wait, yeah, it is after Boomers. I read that wrong. Okay, yeah. No, I just read that wrong. I'm sorry. What's the Lost Generation? Me. That's a mood. Okay, never mind. I don't think people realize Boomers are a lot older than people think they are. My grandmother, who's like 75, is in Gen X. I think it's called the Greatest Generation. What's your youngest sister? Is there like a new generation now? Jesus Christ. My sister's a boomer and she's 20. Yeah, it's more like a state of mind than it is an actual generation. That's just what it's called. That's what Nintendo called it. Oh, the silent zero net, okay. Happy's right. Ooh, Meadow does sound stupid. Hey, Loga. Mushroom Gorge. Listen, I think you guys are forgetting that Coconut Mall exists. I remember, Coconut Mall exists. Oh, and Koopa Cave. That also exists. My favorite is Koopa Cave. That's such a good track. It is S tier. I like Maple Treelit, but I don't like the Wigglers. Yeah, just the Wigglers. Fuck the Wigglers. The aesthetic is nice, and I like the leaves, but the Wigglers are horrible. I want to hear it, Happy. Baby Park best track. It's a pretty good track. But like Koopa Cave is better. Sorry. I like it when playing on okay, do I have any mods that can ban Happy, please? That's a terrible opinion. Number 2, don't worry. I don't remember Baby Park in MKW. Coconut, what's number 3? Or are you just coming up with it on the top of your head? Peach Gardens. Okay, I'll give you that. That's a pretty good track, IMO. Where is Toad's Factory place on that? Oh, you have the whole list open? I keep skipping spots. 7th, nice. Rainbow Road. Where's Rainbow Road? What do you mean, yuck? I like Rainbow Road. Speaking of Baby Park. 24, Jesus Christ. What's 32nd? Mario Sugar 2. This cat's be so black. Alright, I'm curious. Grumble Volcano, excuse me? Listen, it's pretty bad, but I wouldn't put it at 32nd. No, where's the fucking, the one with the ducks. Hi, Shay, thanks for the good luck. Where's the one with the cataquacks? Okay, I forgot what they were called. Good luck with your placement test. I know you'll do well. Peach Beach is 20th. Yeah, Peach Beach. Okay, I forgot. How's DK Mountain fit? DK Mountain is horrible. Excuse me? I hate DK Mountain. Thanks for the good luck, and good luck to you too. I love you. DK Mountain is horrible. What? I hate that level so much. How do you like it? Wait, have you rated the custom, all the custom levels, the 200 and something custom levels? Or just like the originals? Please do. I would read that essay. I haven't played all the custom tracks. I played it with a little bit with my sister and her friend, and like they gave up after like 5 tracks because they hated it so much. And then we just played Danganronpa. 32 essays. I actually that came in handy recently because I was just like I was just mentioned I played it with my sister and her friend. I couldn't remember what date that I made that, so I just went into our DMs and looked it up from there. I need to set it up on my Wii U. The last time I tried it, it went horribly, but I assume that they have better practices now that I can actually enable it. Alright, we're okay, Happy. Where's Bowser's Castle ranked? Jesus Christ, I actually like that level. Oh my god, I keep going insane. Oh my god, this was horrible. I hated that so much. Cause that game has three. The one near Rainbow Road. The one with that has an outside. There's statues. It has swamps. Has a bunch of lava on the bottom. Okay. What about Mean View Highway? Yeah, I agree. Yuck, I hate that. How is that not 30-second? That level is garbage. God, this run sucks. 23rd. Epic. I hate that level so much. Sherbet Land is pretty good. I can agree with that, yes. Got some bad news, excuse me? 26? What? How is that worse than Mean View Highway? That's just wrong. That's just objectively incorrect. Have you played Mean View Highway recently? Hi, Bluezer. Blue. Got it. We're arguing about Mario Kart tracks. Thanks for the good luck. Where's Dry Ruins? Oh, right, right. Why? Why? It really isn't. The track is awful. What about Toad's Factory? Where's Toad's Factory ranked? Yes, I want an essay. I'll take an essay on all the 32 tracks and why you chose their placement. Listen, there's 32 tracks to remember. I'll take an essay on all tracks. Listen, you can't say Toad's Factory is dead last when Mew Highway exists and Dry Dry Ruins exists. I actually like Toad's Factory. I like the conveyor belts a lot. No. It's terrible. It's the cheese one. That was a pretty bad track. We just did that. I think that's the one I lost time. Yeah, that's the one I just lost time on. Hate that track. The one we just did, I don't think it's in Mario Kart Way. Or any of the previous ones, actually. Daisy Circuit is alright. I like the aesthetic and the colors. Here we go, writing an essay. Alright, see you later, Ralph. Thank you very much for stopping by. I appreciate it. It was fun talking to you. There's no... Nah, Baby Park's bad. Okay, it's not terrible, but it's not my favorite. His NASCAR. Hey, I just realized. You know in Mario Kart DS, could you paint the Confederate flag on your cart? Because they have that custom paint thing. I just kind of remembered that. I suppose, I don't know, it just occurred to me. Listen, I'm from New Jersey. I'm not Confederate. It just occurred to me because I just saw a post recently about the Confederate flag. I'm not a Southerner. Fuck. Yeah. Wait, who's a Confederate? How did I not die there? The Confederate flag is hot. Jesus Christ, April. Wait, which Confederate flag? Apparently there were 4 Confederate flags. Without being South. Nice. All of them? I can't believe April's a Confederate. That's some H. I have never seen a Confederate flag in my life. At least not in real life, I should say. Why is Pennsylvania like that? Feels bad, man. But yeah, I've never seen a Confederate flag in real life. They're everywhere. Why are they so far north? That they just all congregated in the south. Neighborhood feels bad, man. I'm so sorry. God, I usually don't suck this hard at this game. I definitely need to practice. It's been a while since I really played this. I just decided to sit down and do a run. I just realized you're speedrunning. I don't know if that's a testament to how good chat has been or how terrible my speedrunning skills are. My grandparents are racist against Italians, which is pretty weird considering we're Italian. Troll racist by making a trans flag color scheme Confederate flag. Please do it. Yes, this is a speedrun, and it's a speedrun that's about to PB. Incredibly enough. No, it hasn't. Should have been, but it hasn't. Thanks, America. Has been labeled a terrorist organization anywhere else, actually? Or do, like, other countries just not, like, do that stuff? Jesus Christ. I don't think you can even call it a speedrun. Yeah, like, has France or Britain declared KKK a terrorist organization? I don't know, this is a horrible run. Apparently the last run I did was even more terrible. I've lost time in some places, but apparently it's just much better than the last run, which is pretty impressive. April, can you DM that to me? I want to see it. At least it shows how easy of a run this is. You barely have to focus and you can still PB, as long as your other runs were terrible too. Happy, where's Yoshi's Circuit on that list? If you're still here. I was pressing it and still slowed down, excuse me? Yeah, Yoshi Circuit. Yeah, it is. What are you talking about? What? No, it is. I swear to God. Oh, Yoshi Falls. Never mind. That's what I was thinking of. My bad. I was thinking of Yoshi Falls. My bad. I got them mixed up. How is that? How is it 17? Too high? Excuse me? Jesus Christ. Yeah, for real, it should be. Fucking 20s, excuse me. Ghost Valley 2 is terrible. I agree with 3, 4, and no, 2, 3, and 4. My bad. How did I say 10 seconds on that split?